Bruh.
EA Sports Office of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest
Hey, can y'all hear me talking?
the home of the Commanders.
I can't hear myself, so I'm trying to figure that part out.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will take it in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way the teacher is very cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it as well as you can ask.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play. This guys to get over. You got to see someone separate with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode. And it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. And he had no choice but to throw it away.
First carry again, Tyron Williams. And he's crushed in the backfield. The defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
The speed and the kickoff by the big interior defensive tackle. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll run it with Williams. And Bruce Thompson bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. What a call on his opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Stafford to the throw. That's going to be intercepted. And
Go, big boy. Go, big boy.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is
Go, big boy.
things to come the rest of the day.
Goes to the defense. And now we're going to set the stage for and what you love, Kate, in this team. Adjustments in the game. Who's going to receive Daniels?
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. yellow will get it to Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on the first down. On play to Daniels. Downfield is the veteran first. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Daniels will throw again. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's second down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Man in motion is Brown. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Stay back to 82. Well, just sitting much more useful. Third in the situation.
Man in motion is Brown.
Damn, my bad. My bad, fellas. Oh, I thought it was going to be interference.
Joshua Kirby comes out now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter in the books. The Rams going to the early inning. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Around here with the veteran, it's Austin Eckler. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. 229. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Here's Daniels. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl.
I think you chalk this one up to just a rookie mistake, and anytime you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see coverage. They're going to get made and take the bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, it's Stafford. Oh, let's catch that quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
What to do now as they come up on second and long. On the give, it's Williams. And some good blocking and point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Consistently kneel down, you set yourself up for success.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And the success of this play all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And every time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw with Daniels. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground and it's an incomplete pass.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking in some other directions. I mean, he tried to get the ball out to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
This is something we see so often at these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time he gets to the top of his drop, look off the safety, hold somebody underneath the defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball.
And a big offensive run. Clear and safe. He's in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, LA. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. A great game. Take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Cardi now to add the extra point. He knocks it out, and the Rams move out on time. 14 to nothing. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin Eckler now to return. The breakdown coming up now for first and 10. The motion man here is McClure. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. He is met and tied. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for us.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Gil the defense joins the party. Snowball picks it first touchdown. Brings ARH steadily this lead out. DM the street.
See both sides just had that felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back to the pick six.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And a chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Now we begin to start with the big 25 seconds left.
Man in motion is right.
That's locked.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Now pass deep from the corner.
As hard as it is to have this conversation, at some point, someone on this sideline needs to say, is it better off for this young rookie to just remove him from the game, take a deep breath, and then reset for next week? Because at this point, 5 interceptions in, you start being concerned that you're doing more harm than you are good.
Please, coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to this player.
Stafford now on first down. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will score. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point.
Tell them to stop fucking blitzing.
And the Rams move up to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And they'll opt not to return it, but still did hit in that landing zone. The ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. It is okay. We've struggled here in the first half, put points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring it in to this first half. So we're at halftime. And it's the visitors, the Rams, taking the lead to the locker room. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure. As we get set for half number 2, very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
One more turnover, he gonna quit. For sure.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked up by Quinton Lake. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to
This is entering the wrong
It's
time
fairly
of
all
rarefied I mean, as
whatever
in,
he's
it's
trying to
only
grow.
happened in a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Williams gets it on the draw. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that the defenders is enough. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Stafford now on second down. Adds into the hands of the tight end, Taylor Higbee. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, like just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Stafford will throw here on 3rd and long. He'll get it inside the 20. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. You find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up being complete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They run over center with Williams. That one never got started. Defense pressure too much, and they drop him into the backfield.
No line, what am I supposed to do there? No time at all trying to escape me. Then it goes backwards.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. This one is hold in or feet in bounds. Yes. So
We gon' quit now.
down ran. The teamwork was just ideal. We don't see confidence when we see it pay off in the game.
When you have a receiver like that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. And they're going to drive ready to begin. The motion man here is McClure. On the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
He go. Hey, bro, I just be trying to play, bro. I don't even be like talking shit to nobody or nothing like that. Just be trying to have fun, bro. I be sitting at the house, bro. So this is what we do. 'Cause, 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 Yeah, all the music and shit, you know, I made the beats or whatever and all that. So just going through certain beats, testing out the audio. Well, yeah, tap in with me, man. I'm trying to stream a few hours every day.
It's the NFL and EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pleasure in this one right here.
Get strapped in, it's just about time to get the party started. And off we go for Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It will come out to the 30-yard line. It's first play, and it's second down now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick passes in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
It's Barkley once again going into the catch. And again down the back takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down and second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spending more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield. I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
They go play action with Hurts. Now, quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That right there is why Hurts is not better than Dak Prescott.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under his instead he fired an absolute bullet. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to pick up the first down and inside. It'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run it again with Barkley. Shifts by at the 25. He's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Off the play fake, here's Hurts, sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man shown here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 into the 36. Stafford and the Rams come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Partner, they always talk about how important third down is. But I think first down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down in LA. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they got it with a first and 10.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
Now first down carry, it's Williams. And this 70 yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Stop behind the line made by the safety that time, Lewis Seen.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose the play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And we gain 5, 3rd and 7 now.
What's not cool about the game there on second down? That's a positive play because that's a take what you can get situation. Got it out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They got to get to the 21 here on 3rd down. Stafford. Having caught by Cobb. And this defense rallies as they stop him short of the first down right near 24. The result only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And we'll find the open man. That's complete. He will have the conversion more than that. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua.
See that wiggle?
Touchdown. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles' offense set to begin the next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they want to do. But the beauty is that the balance that they created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep. And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of the drive. But some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield, and allow the play to be successful.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain to your expert.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, it's Devontae Smith. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. They turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Now Stafford. They'll get this complete to Wellington. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go into the first half of play. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
This rough things from the defensive side and the offensive side, as we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's throwing this one away. I think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. But if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside of the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally. But he wasn't able to do something. They end up losing it down as well.
And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to get in that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. And in this case, they'll take the field goal and they'll prepare for the rest of the game.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. It's throw incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. It has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see what they can do on this drive. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive line? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind him can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Stafford. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it makes it 3rd down 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line and need only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he's been terrific here this afternoon. They'll stay on the ground, Williams. And he'll give him a can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Oftentimes, it's offense with a variety, being able to hit people with the run in the past. But in this game, I don't know what we're seeing from the safeties. They are all over the field. No matter if they threw it, out there trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVP, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Take my time and hopefully get point.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They're not being moved up the line. Get there and give your teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Stafford. He finds Robinson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And we've got a 3rd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now it's hit carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken it down at the 25. Now Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this is caught by Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 on the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Williams will score. Touchdown.
Well, they've been workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick first down. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Got him in. It's Brown. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes second down at 5. Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Smith. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
And we're now getting towards the point of the game where not getting a lot of yards is secondary to keeping the clock moving. I mean, to me, that's a double win defensively. Short gain and some more time off the clock.
Working in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. This is going to be another first down. This tackle is going to be made at the Rams 35. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. Here comes second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's third down at 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The ball on the 16 for second and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think it's just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Hurts will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and is so doing cut the deficit to 2 points. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but
What's up, y'all? I think that's gonna be it for right now. Just testing out my setup or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make sure everything sounds good. So I'll be back on a little bit later.